Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, folks. January the 31st. The last January of 2020. We're going through it. February is tomorrow. Yes. And then we got the Super Bowl game on Sunday. We're just flying through this. Good morning, good morning. I'm in a great mood today. I woke up in a very positive mode this morning. As all of you know, well, let me put down some coffee. Now, I'll begin to tell you my good morning story. As most of you know, excuse me, I couldn't do a good morning video. Not that it's all that important, but to most of you. But I couldn't do a good morning video yesterday because I had to get ready and go see my fine doctor for my 6-month checkup. So I went in yesterday, and before I went in, I had my 2 eggs and about a half a cup of coffee. That's all I had. Excuse me. And I went in and I sat down, and my doctor, she checked everything out, and my blood pressure was down, and she was very happy with that. My weight, I'm saying because of this diet, but who knows? Because when I was in there 6 months ago, I asked her, I said, she's on her little laptop there and punching all these numbers in and stuff. I said, Doc, what was my weight the last time I was in here? And she says, well, excuse me, you've been in since 6 months ago, because I can go in any time I want, and they'll check my blood pressure for free. I'm sure most of your doctors do that. Excuse me. But she said the last time you were in here, your weight was at 198. And she said at 6 months ago, your weight was at 200. Yesterday it was 188.8. So, I'm saying that it's because of this diet I'm on, but who knows what it could be, But my blood pressure was down, my diet was good, my weight was good. And she said, Ralph, what kind of diet are you on? And I explained my diet, how I had, for at least the first 3 days, I have to eat 2 eggs in the morning. And she said, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. She said, since you're eating all these eggs, what I would like to do is do a blood workup because I want to check your cholesterol. I said, okay, go ahead. Because I can have up to, I believe it's 9 eggs a week. I could be wrong on that number. Maybe it's a little bit less than that. But it's up there. Let's say 7, 8, 9 eggs a week. But once I get to that point, then they recommend that if I want to have eggs, to go to the egg whites. And I can do that also, for breakfast. Or if I don't want to do the egg whites, after I get to my certain point of eggs in the morning, since I'm going to continue on this diet now, I can have my, I got some, where's it at? Let me get it here for you. I've been munching on it a little bit already, but it's my low-calorie wheat bread, or toast bread if you want to call it that, okay? There's all the numbers on it, I think. Yeah, you can see it there. And what surprised me on this bread, what is it? It's 6 G's net carbs, 40 calories, and 8 G's of fiber. And it's wheat, and that's per serving, obviously. But and this brand is called Old Time, and and it's put out by a company called Schmidt. I usually get their Old Time hamburger buns, wheat, and they're pretty darn good. So if you get a chance and you find this product, in your store, give it a try. It's pretty good. I eat this. I toast it up, and then I get their recommended their butter spread, which is Land O'Lakes. It's light butter and mixed in with, I think it's canola oil, you know, and they tell you just lightly butter your toast or bread. So I've been doing that, and ironically, that bread there, toasted, it's really good. You know, it surprised me. So that's my story on the wheat bread, and my fine doctor, she was so happy that after my physical or checkup, I should say, she even gave me a little bit of a sugar-free lollipop and said, "Here you go, Ralphie boy, attaboy, you know, keep up the good work." But then yesterday, excuse me, while I was in there, she said, you know, about my cholesterol, so they had to do a blood workup. Well, I'll tell you what, I got poked and I got prodded on both arms. The one young lady, she said, "Ralph, didn't you drink anything in the past couple days or this morning?" I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. I had maybe a half a cup of coffee, but I've been drinking a lot of water." And, you know, I couldn't understand why that question was even asked, but I said to her, "I wasn't drinking any alcohol. Why are you asking me that question?" She goes, "Well, the patients that are dehydrated, a lot of times they can't pull blood out of you." I never knew that. So from now on, if I know that I have to go in for to give some blood for my blood workup or whatever it might be, I'll make sure I chug down at least 8 ounces of water or something before I go in to see the doctor. And I hope I see the doctor before I have to say, "Hey doc, can I use your potty?" That's my story on my workup. And I'm waiting to hear today from my fine doctor whether or not my cholesterol is good. I'm hoping it is good. She said because if it isn't good, she wants me to start taking my cholesterol pills again. I was taking them in the past from the specialist that I was seeing, and he said, "Ralph, your cholesterol is fine, but I want you to take these cholesterol pills along with your blood pressure pills, blood pressure pills, and my other pill. Yeah, forget the blood pressure, but I want you to take them. It's just added insurance." So I was taking that for I don't know, 2 or 3 months anyway, and we discontinued that product at that point because I was able to stop seeing my specialist. You know, I got a hey, go ahead kind of thing. So everything's clear, you know. So that's all I have on that update. And thanks for all you people that were sending me hey, good luck on your doctor's appointment. Hope you get good news. And so far, knock on wood, everything is good. I'll be waiting today my arms are going to be all bruised up. They couldn't pull it. I had, I think, four young ladies from the doctor's office come in and try to draw blood on me. And, you know, my left arm, they hit me 3 times on my left arm to get blood out, and they couldn't. Then on my right arm, I think this was another 3 times. And finally, my doctor came in and said, "Well, Ralph, let me give it a try." She goes, "We'll try it one more time, and if we don't get it, I'm just going to send you home and have you come back in on another day to try to get some blood out of you." Because this has happened to me in the past, but, you know, they worked on it 2 or 3 times on whatever given day it was that I was in there, and they were successful to get blood out. But for whatever reason yesterday, it was harder than heck. And yes, they did get blood out, but it was harder than heck. And they're sitting there, the one young lady was sitting there with the needle in there, and she's, you know, kind of going from left to right. And okay, you know, now it's starting to hurt a little bit. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, no, you know, go ahead. But we finally took care of all that. So enough of that story. I hope you guys had a great day yesterday. And and again, thanks for your concern, and thanks for all the private messages that everybody sent me and said, "Hey, good luck. Hope everything works out well." I got in touch with my son RJ, and he said, "Yeah, Dad, I had to go and see my doctor. My son is he was weighed in at, I think he said 208 pounds. He's heavier than me. Of course, he's taller than me, but so he was just in for his yearly physical and a few other matters that I guess he was concerned about. But hopefully, everything for my son RJ, everything will be fine. All right, let's move on here. Like I said, today is Friday, January the 31st, 2020. All right, the last Friday in January for 2020. Okay, 3-day weather forecast for beautiful Tower City, Pennsylvania. Today, being Friday, the high is going to be 39 degrees. The low was 29, and it's cloudy today. I'd show you out my kitchen window, but I'm in a different area today, as you can see behind me. Saturday, over here in Tower City, the high is going to be 40 degrees, 30 for a low, and mostly cloudy. Sunday in Tower City, Super Bowl Sunday in Tower City, the high is going to be 41 degrees, the low is 37, and it'll be mostly cloudy on Sunday. And then, now we're going to go a little bit further than the 3-day weather forecast, only because I was listening to my weather person this morning, and next week there's a good chance that we will be in the upper 50s all next week. And Monday, there's a chance, she said, a slim chance, but there's a chance we in Tower City, Pennsylvania will, hit 60 degrees. So if we in Tower City happen to hit 60 degrees, I'm thinking that maybe Coatesville, Downingtown, Exton, Chester County area, Parksburg, Malvern, Pennsylvania, you guys should be up there and have some nice weather on Monday. All right, now let's go to beautiful Lansing, Michigan. Friday, today, the high is 33 degrees for a high, 27 was the low, and it's cloudy in Lansing, Michigan. Saturday in Michigan, Lansing, 35 for a high, 31 for a low, 40% chance of snow. Well, Lansing, Michigan, you can have all the snow you're going to enjoy. Just go ahead. Keep it up your way. I don't want any snow, Let's see. On Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday in Lansing, it's going to be a high of 45, a low of 31, and partly cloudy. So there's your 3-day weather forecast for Lansing, Michigan, and of course Tower City, Pennsylvania. And these weather forecasts that I'm giving you are always subject to change. Let me know what it's like in your neck of the woods, especially today. Like I said, today over here in Tower City, it's going to be a high of 39 degrees. The low was 29, and it's cloudy today. It's a very gray, dismal day, but that's to be expected. I'll be going to my favorite place today, Gratz, Pennsylvania. I'm in a bit of a quandary since I'm on this diet. When I usually go to Gratz, I get my 2 hot sausage sandwiches, on my rolls. And right next door, across the aisleway, I go over and get a small portion of world-famous Troutman French fries, which are cooked in lard. And I get my small Coca-Cola. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this today. With all of you saying, well, just don't go. Well, that's my mission today. Or in life, on Fridays. I get to go and do something. With all the people, in the Gratz, I call it farmer's market. It's not a, well, yeah, it is a farmer's market, but that's not what they call it. But I like to go over there, and I meet up with all the old geezers there, and I get to chat with some of the Amish people that I've met there, and it's just a nice gathering point. But I'm thinking that if I go for my hot sausage sandwiches, I'm going to tell the whoever waits on me, okay, give me two hot sausage sandwiches, no onions, to go, please. And then what I'll end up doing, and I'll probably get a Coke, unless I take a bottle of water. I'll see. And I'll just go out to the van, since I can't get the hot sausage from them without it being wrapped up in something, you know. So they'll put it in a to-go bag, if you want to call it that, with a bunch of napkins, and I'll take it out to the van, and I'll get rid of the roll, and I'll just eat the hot sausage sandwiches and either have my bottle of water or my small Coca-Cola. We'll see on that one. That's about it for today. Now, let's see here. Birthdays. Today's birthdays. And I got three nice ones today. All right. JT's birthday. Justin Timberlake. He's 39 years young. And of course, everybody knows JT. You know, he's a singer, songwriter, dancer, all that good stuff. He's doing well for himself. You know, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He's worth $230 million, one way or another. Justin Timberlake, $230 million at the young age of 39. God bless him. And I'm sure he earned every penny of it, you know. Another famous birthday today, God rest his soul, Mr. Jackie Robinson, professional baseball player. He was born in 1919, passed away in 1972 from a heart attack, unfortunately. He was 53 years young, and when he passed away in 1972, his net worth was approximately $6 million. So back in 1972, that probably wasn't too bad, you know, of a nest egg to have. But, you know, God rest his soul, and a happy birthday to him. And Miss Carol Channing's birthday is today. She was born in 1921, and she passed away in 2019. She died at the ripe young age of 97, and she had heart complications also. Excuse me, no, she didn't have heart complications. She died of, or passed away of, natural causes at 97 years young. And her net worth at the time of her passing in 2014 was $25 million. So happy birthday to the three of them, and God bless them all. Today is National Backwards Day, all right? So most of the people that are celebrating National Backwards Day, I figured, how are they celebrating this? It takes all kinds. It really does. Take your shirt and turn it inside out. Or if you don't want to turn it inside out, put it on backwards. That's how you celebrate National Backwards Day. That's just one of the ways. That's probably the most common way. So I could take this shirt and just flip it around. And then I'm celebrating National Backwards Day. Or if you want to take your slacks, your jeans, whatever, and put them on backwards and walk around that way, have at it. What else do we have here as I ramble on? Let me put down some caffeine. Oh, and as we all know, Sunday is game day. And I did put in to see if I can get the Bullet this weekend. Even though we have plans on maybe meeting up with her next weekend. I can explain that later on in time. But I put a note out there to Mimi, which is the Bullet's other grandmother, and I put the text out there to Sean, the Bullet's daddy. And if you're wondering who who the Bullet is, that's my youngest granddaughter, Brianna. I call her the Bullet. And it just stuck with her because as she was growing up, granted she's still a young little kid, but whew, I'll tell you what, when she was hitting like 2 and 3 years old, man, she could just, she would fly. And somehow one day I just said, all right, come here, Bullet, settle down. Well, that just stuck with her. So I got 2 custom shirts coming in for her. We got a birthday coming up soon for her birthday. And one's in her size or close to her size. The one that I'm getting, it says, I'm with the Bullet. And there's going to be an arrow down here pointing to my right. All right. I'm with the Bullet. And then on Brianna's shirt, all it's going to say is, I am the Bullet. And apparently there's going to be a little bit of a smiley face with 2 little legs on it, like it's running and smiling. So I'm looking forward to, that brag shirt. And hopefully Brianna will keep that for years to come. And let's say in 20 years from now, 15 years from now, even though it will be too small for her, she'll be able to pull it out and say, yeah, my pap. And I used to wear this shirt. And maybe she'll take it, and I see a lot of these people, what they do with these memorabilia shirts or whatever kind of shirts. They make quilts out of them, from way back when. And, let's say a part of your family is no longer with you. Like I got a few shirts upstairs from my dad, God rest his soul. And I just can't throw them away. They're up in my closet. They're embroidered shirts where he'd be able to zip them up because at that time in his age, his arthritis and rheumatism or whatever was starting to get real bad and he couldn't really button that well. So he started to buy a nice shirt. They were nice shirts, but you'd zip it up. And it was a collar, but it was all embroidered down here and it had 2 little pockets. I think I still got probably 3 of them up there, different colors, pastel colors. They're in the back of my closet, and I just can't throw them away, So, anyway, I'm just babbling on. And here's one for you. I did a little bit of research on this. Are you guys going to be celebrating Super Bowl Sunday? Are you going to be partying and watching the game? Well, for all of you that are going to go out and party and celebrate, the day after Super Bowl, which is Monday. Now get this. On Monday, Super Bowl Monday, if you want to call it that, people that call in sick, and the bosses are already knowing this, all right, is on an average in the United States of America, the workers that call in sick on Monday, I don't care if you're management or if you're a labor or production worker, whatever, 13.9 million people will call in sick on Super Bowl Monday. That's one of the biggest sick days of the year. Now, there's some useless information to store in the back of your head for when you're going out on that Wednesday night to a trivia party and the announcer says for $1 million. What's the biggest, most common day for calling in sick? And you can say, Super Bowl Monday. You're the winner, $1 million. And if you win that $1 million, all I ask for is a little bit of a finder's fee. All right? Give me 10% of that after taxes. That's all I want. All right, that's it, folks. What else do we have? Oh, it's also National Art Day. All right. So if you're an artist or whatever and very artsy and you want to draw some pictures, go ahead, do that also. That's all I have. As I said, I'm just in a very good mood right now. I'm happy with the results I'm getting from this. I'm saying diet. Maybe it isn't my diet. Maybe it's the meds that I've been on for 6+ months. I don't think so because I keep a log here, and I check my blood pressure religiously every day, and I check my weight every day. And I think because of this diet and with my healthier lifestyle, I think that's helping a lot too. I haven't had one of my watered down beers since Sunday evening. Not that I drank a lot of them, and it's so watered down. It's like carbonated water with a splash of alcohol in it, if you want to say that, you know. But that's it. If you have anything positive or negative to say, please send it to me in a private message or send it in the comment section here. And if you like my video this morning, do me a favor, hit that like button and share my video with your friends and family. Encourage them to join my my YouTube channel, DJ Ralph Warzy at YouTube. Okay? Have a great day today. God willing, I'll be talking with you on Monday, since most of you will be calling in sick. That's it, folks. Have a great day, okay? God bless you. I love you. Remember to love your family and friends, your co-workers and your neighbors. Let them know you appreciate them, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. Don't ever forget that. RJ, Chrissy, Tina, Lloyd, Harry, Jimmy, Bucko, Hope, Lizzie, Noah, Nicholas, Kaylee. I love you guys. You guys take care, okay? God bless you. Brother Roy, Raymond, Mary, I love you guys. Carol, yeah, I love you. Sure I do, okay? And Mary, well, you know who I mean. Mary, wherever you're at, I hope you're doing well. God bless you. Keep on smiling. My aunts over there my aunts, I should say, over there in beautiful Wisconsin, good morning to you. I love you. And I still got some cousins out there in Milwaukee, and I haven't seen in years and years. But if you're watching this video, good morning. I miss you guys. Take care of yourselves. Okay, let's put it. Lucille, good morning. Debbie, Reds, tell Jeff I said good morning. I hope everything's well over there for all of you guys. Nancy, good morning to you. All right, I'm going to punch you out in 3 here, okay? Barbie, Ken, good morning. 1, 2. All right. Big smile now. Come on. Lloyd, keep on driving down the road. Fill up that Social Security for me. There we go. Oh, and say hi to the color guard, your daughter. All right? Tell her I wish she was coming up here, but I understand that's priority. Go and do it. All right? Kaylee, I hope things are working well with your dancing over there in beautiful New York City. On 3. 1, 2. Big smile. Here we go.